Hi Scorpio, I'm not sure how much longer that candle's going to last, but when it goes out, and that's all there is to it. I'm going to use the Wild Unicorn Pocket Tarot I've got for my birthday today, so thank you wife and boys for that. It's very kind of you. We use those to clarify, but for us we're going to do a general reading. So Scorpio, this is a 5-card horseshoe: present position, present expectation, short-term future, sorry, unexpected, short-term future, long-term future, energy on the bottom, the 2 of Pentacles. Stay agile, stay flexible, deal with things as they land. You can do it, yeah, so it's successful. And for the week it's fine. I would say, you know, if you're trying to be agile with finances from now till Christmas, maybe not, but this is the next week or two. So it's balancing perfectly on there, although it's really odd. Lots of gold in there as well, so it could be sort of money is preying on your mind, but I think it's preying on everyone's mind at the moment. That doesn't make me preternatural, does it? It's like, yeah, everyone's thinking that. So your present position is, you've got the Tower card. The Tower card is a couple of things, but there's a real kind of... the universe has come crashing down around your ears. Everything you kind of, all the beliefs you held is like, it's all over and done and gone with. But it's a bit like a tsunami, you know. Yes, it comes in and washes everything away, but now you can rebuild. You're at ground zero. The thing you were in before wasn't serving its purpose anyway. So again, if it's in a relationship, you kind of go, do you know what? It wasn't working for you. That's now been clearly identified, so you just need to get on with it. And also, if you go, you know, woe is me, I thought this person was right for me forever. If you look at the spot varnish on there, there's a fox looking at those delicious grapes. So the grapes are delicious and succulent and mouth-watering, and the fox really, really wants them. But try as he might, he can't get to them. So he decides the grapes are sour and walks away. The grapes never changed. The grapes were always sweet, juicy and succulent, but his opinion of them changed. So you could have been living in, you know, in a more traditional read. The Tower card is this tower, but it's not got a door on it. So these people have been living in this fantastic edifice, but they can't escape. So they're in a folly. They were in something that didn't actually serve their long-term goals. So it's a bit like House of Straw, you know, you're sort of fooling yourself. So it all comes crashing down around your ears and you go, do you know what? You were right. House of Straw didn't serve me, but we got this fantastic plot of land. We have the foundation. We can now build from that, and that's what we're going to do. Just want to check this 5 of Swords on here and see what the feel is on that. Let's have a look. Card of conflict. Find yourself scattered, distracted, tending to everything and nothing. Could be dreams and goals. It means this conflict resides within. The energy moves outwards in many directions, but you're suffering inside. Take this card as a warning. Find ways to bring calm and focus to your mind, or these troubles will only increase. Yeah. In this particular deck, this card talks about, are you this sword at the front or the 4 swords at the back? They're all chained to this one. So he's kind of leeching the energy out of the other 4 for his own good. It's a selfish card. It's a mean-spirited card. Are you expecting, because this is in the expectation position, are you expecting to have to be this cold-hearted person in order to succeed? Because I'm not sure how that fits in. I've got to tell you, so there's a big cathartic moment. You've got to stay agile and flexible. This is a slightly underhand card. But what's unexpected is this is really successful. I know what it is. If you see these swords here, these swords have been twisted and turned into the wreath around the bottom of the bouquet. So you've taken that negative energy and actually turned it on its head, turned it into something good. The 10 of Cups is the card of joyful celebration. It's resolution. It is happy family home. It is, you know, party time. It's really, really good energy. So I'd love to see that for you there. Short-term future is the King of Wands. This is inspiring, commanding leadership. It is, but in a really positive way. It's not we're all working late. It's more of a, you know, it's your boss going, do you know what? Why don't we all roll our sleeves up and we can get this kitchen cleared in an hour rather than one person staying till 10 o'clock. And you do it, and unbeknown to you, as you turn around, he's ordered in pizza for everyone. It's like, wow, what a great guy, what a great gal. You know, this is exactly what this energy is all about. It is confidence, peacock energy. You know, it's confident, it's flashy, but it's built on truth. You know, it's not a flashy person who's renting the Ferrari. It's someone who bought the Ferrari because they can afford to buy the Ferrari, and they just go, yeah, I like it because it's, you know, I love the noise it makes, I love how fast it goes. They're not doing it to get one up on the neighbours, they're just doing it because that's what they want to do. Lovely, solid, reassuring energy here. So this is really great, these cards here. Long-term future, there is a test coming in. This is the Crucible card, and again, in long term with a weekly read, what do I mean? You know, 1, 2, 3 weeks maybe. Certainly no more than that. So the next week or two, there's a test coming in, and it's really tough. And you know, some people just can't take it. But the important thing about this card is you can. These people are going, God, I hope it's not me next. There's one day is running away. This one's tried and failed. You're succeeding. Yeah. However tough it gets, Scorpio, you are able to succeed with this. Right. That's the important message this week. Because there are some tough weeks. God, we had a nightmare one a couple of weeks ago for me. Got really, really stressed. Heart rate was going through the roof. And I had to keep kind of bringing myself down and going, it'll be okay, it'll be okay. Didn't really believe it in my heart of hearts. But looking back on it now, I go, it was all a storm in a teacup. It was all sorted. Oh, love, love, love to see that. Sun, best card in the deck. Basically, it warms the entire reading. So it makes the Tower moment go from a 10 out of 10 nightmare to a 2 out of 10. What's the problem is the thing I've just talked about. Maybe you're thinking, oh, this is going to be horrendous, it's going to be terrible, I'm going to be out on the streets. Like, no, you're not. You're really not. The sun lifts everything. It's going to be fantastic. Daughter of Swords. Again, I got this deck this morning, so I'm going to have to find out what Daughter of Swords is. Find out what the swords are first of all. There you go. Father, mother, daughter, son. I'm assuming daughter is there. Honest and insightful. This is a young woman whose honesty and insights take her far in life. People truly value her frankness. She learned from keen observation. Almost seems as though she never stops watching. Sometimes this becomes a burden for her because she can't help noticing this or that small detail that could have been done better. There's a potential for her to hold on to those experiences and become spiteful or judgmental. Okay, so it's tying in with this. This week, you're being warned not to be spiteful or judgmental. That is a very definite warning, because if you manage to overcome that, so you know you're thinking you're going to say something that's probably not very nice, don't say it. Just don't say it. If you don't say it, you get a lovely result. The moon, yeah, listen to your subconscious, yeah, and the unconscious. Let the unconscious, subconscious come to the surface and go, oh, that's what that was about. That's why I felt that way about that person. That's why I was going to say something mean. Had nothing to do with them. In the end, it was because of this, yeah. So just be careful of that. The moon's very two-faced. So if you're not careful, you go down the wrong path. So yeah, just that's a really good warning. Just take the sun energy this week, like that sun energy. You know, sometimes the sun goes down over the hill where I live. Sometimes I just sit out on the bench at the front and just let the last rays of the sun warm my face. You know, and it's that kind of, just let the sun just absorb it. There's always a bit of sun somewhere, you know. I know it's cold, grey and raining where you are. That sounds difficult. But yeah, just try and find the sunshine in the week. The Emperor, there's a lot of tree energy there, isn't there? The Emperor on top of the King. Now, the Emperor is the amalgamation of all four kings. So he's got all this fantastic, commanding, inspiring presence of the King of Wands, plus the maturity of the Cups and the cold, no-nonsense King of Swords. So he's got all these fantastic energies. The Emperor is very, very prepared. You know, you're ready for this. Nothing, you know, this big cathartic moment here. Some other people would have been blown away by it. With you hardly even broke stride. You're just like, yeah, I know, there's been a gas explosion. The whole street's gone. Oh, well, time to rebuild and get a new house sorted. You know, people going, really? Wow, what a great energy to have. Order, control, but the best aspects of that. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. This is a card of sorrow and lack. So let's see what it says in this particular one here. Five of Pentacles. There we go. Oh, that was a 3. That's not going to work, is it? One last one. Please bear with me. There we go. Sadness, worry, illness. The Five of Pentacles is a card of hard times. It could come in the form of illness, job loss, financial trouble or rejection. Above all of this, there will be worry, so much worry. This anxiety is counterproductive and damaging. You must find a way to quiet the mind during this difficult time. Rely on meditation or visualization to find the peace. So yeah, I'm not saying it's not going to be a tough week. I've had that card many, many times recently, certainly in the last 2 or 3 weeks. what I will say about it is also a card. What tarot is really good at is telling us it's about cycles. You know, yes, you're having a bad day, you're not having a bad year, it's just a bad day. That bad day will go. Yeah. So the sun at this end, I tell you what it is, at the moment the sun is about as far away from you as you can get, but the sun is there. You just need to keep this card front and center. You always want to drag it over the spitefulness, drag it over the two-facedness. I'm quite happy with it being near the Emperor, and stick it on top of this. So let this card kind of drag its way across. I'll do one last card from my, there we go, from my oldest and most used deck, old school Rider-Waite, and that is the moon on top of the moon. Okay, so this is one of the reasons these Rider-Waite cards are so popular, is every card tells a story. So you've got a dog and a wolf barking at the moon, you've got the 3 phases of the moon up here, you've got all the yods on there, you've got the 2 pillars, very as above, so below. This is your subconscious. This is the crayfish, is your subconscious coming out, you know, it's coming to the surface. There is a path. There is a path that's going off into those mountains there. No one knows where it leads to, but you know you need to go on this path. Yeah. So it's all, it's confusing, but it's not confusing in a negative way. It's a bit like, you know, the moon is going, I will light your way to tell you where you know, the moon has no more idea of where you're going than you do. Yeah. You got the sun on here, which is bright and sunshiny and joyful. The moon is colder and quieter, but there's still a path for you to take. There's still a journey that you need to go on. So go on that journey and take the Emperor energy and the King of Wands energy and the Sun energy. So take these 1, 2, 3, 4 cards on that journey, 5 with the 10 of Cups as well, and you'll be fine. And there we go. The candle's just gone out, so I'm going to end that with you, Scorpio. Yeah, very definitely the end of something. But that moon is saying you might not know where you're going, but just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and that will lead you to your destination. Just don't be this Daughter of Swords, okay? The destination awaits. Enjoy, and I will see you next week for more of the same. Take care.